What's up, my lovelies? It's me. I'm back, and welcome back to my henchagram Chanel. And yes, I pronounced it as Chanel, not channel, bitch. And don't you dare fucking correct me. So the last video I uploaded was like 2 weeks ago or something about my coming out and revealing I'm transgender to mostly everyone, and it's been kind of, I don't want to say life-changing, but it's been, it's been different. A little different. And, but it feels just so much better to be finally out of the closet and just be, not that I mean, it's just so nice to be truly you in front of everyone and not really hide and not hide any, like, things, secrets, or whatever. It's just all out there, and it's great. I mean, like, I don't want to be rude or incompassionate or something, but I mean, I don't understand people who stay in their closets for so long, their whole life, just because they're scared. And I mean, I understand the scared part, where people are scared, and mostly everyone is just scared because of other people's reactions and everything. And I get it. I understand people are afraid to be people are allowed to be scared. People are, cowards. That's just, I mean, not in a bad way. I mean, we're all cowards in some way or another, and that's not a bad thing. It's a natural thing, but somehow you just gotta overcome it, I mean, if a person doesn't care about, like, coming out and all that stuff, and they just feel great in their closet, that's another thing. There's no reason to push someone to come out of the closet. But I know for a fact that there are so many people who are really unhappy with their own lives, I could say. There are straight men who are cheating their wives and just not leaving, but, like men who have wives and children. They're constantly doing things behind their family's back. I don't think that's a happy life, and I don't think it's something you should do. I mean, I don't know what it is about. Is it some kind of a fetish, or it's just like they're just scared to come out? Because, I mean, I understand once you married a woman, la 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 la, but now the time goes on and you kind of understand you're gay. I mean, there's nothing bad and wrong about that, but people still do that, and they don't care about others' feelings, And yeah, and mostly just a lot of young people are scared because they just don't want to get rejected by their families. And I mean, listen, we all know what it is about. We all know that feeling that, like, people who come from LGBTQ+, they all know what it feels like. They all know what coming out feels like. So it's, it's scary and it's frustrating. So I understand it, and I, however, don't want to judge anyone or push anyone on coming out, but it definitely, I don't think it's something you should hide if you're not happy about it. If you feel bad about hiding it and you really want to just be truly you want to live your life, you want to do whatever the fuck you want, you do you, and there's no point of hiding and being scared, because the life is this short, and whoever cares about that, will understand it and overcome, like, the big shock or whatever. it doesn't take that long, you know. It's totally worth it. And I mean, you know, okay. So all I just want to say, I'm there with you, with everyone who is scared, who is afraid of coming out, who is ashamed. I mean, you know, it's a different thing to be ashamed of yourself. I mean, if you're truly ashamed of yourself, I mean, that's a totally different thing, and you should work on that. Because, I mean, you are who you are, and you cannot deny it. You will always come back to it, no matter how hard you try to deny it, or you know, just not think about it. You know, it will always bring you back to who you are and how you feel. So, just be you. Okay, so that's not what I came here to talk about today. I really want to just talk about plastic surgeries, more specifically FFS or facial feminization surgery. And I just want to explain this to people, you know, whoever cares about it. You know, get a little bit in depth about it and just share the details with you. Okay. Okay, as you may know, as I told you in the last video, I am doing FFS facial feminization surgery very soon at the end. Well, actually, I'm not. Like, I'm doing the surgery on October 1st. It's just a little less than a month away, and I mean, I feel very excited and happy about it, and I just can't wait for the day to come, you know. But I know I'm going to freak out when the day comes, bitch. Oh my god. I'm just trying to imagine myself being there in the hospital and just being put on the table, and it's so surreal. First of all, I've never had any major surgery. I've never had any surgery done on me, so I'm almost scared. I've never had anesthesia or anything like that, so. But I am super excited. I am very happy. I'm just, you know, I'm just happy about that. I'm already happy about the results because, bitch, you know, we need to get rid of that brow bone, that nose, that chin, that Adam's apple, that we need bigger cheeks, we need bigger lips, and we need I am getting things done I've wanted to get done for a very long time, and mostly just getting rid of facial features, getting rid of some things on my face, just so it's a little more soft and feminine. And okay, so basically, what is a facial feminization surgery? It is a surgery performed by plastic surgeons, obviously. Works specifically or not specifically with trans people. And many people think, like, you know, plastic surgery, you're just getting yourself like this, and you're gonna end like this. And now, it is not like that. I am definitely not doing this to, I mean, I am doing this to look prettier, obviously, but it is not about making my, it's not about, like, how do I explain this? It's not, it's just something, it's like getting rid of something, you know? It's taking away my masculine features and, like, structures on my face. You know, the features and structures that have been built up by hormones called testosterone. Okay. So right now I have like, zero testosterone in my body, right? So my face and nothing else is really changing on the masculine side anymore. It's getting a little bit more feminine and softer because of the estrogen. However, I cannot reverse the things that have been, you know, built up, and like how my face is structured, you know, because of the testosterone I had previously. So now I just have to remove those things, and those are just the very masculine things that testosterone does to your body. And it is mainly the first, like the biggest thing, the procedure that almost every trans woman does, is the brow bone reduction, which is, I mean, it's so fucking nasty. I don't want to show it, but like, you can see my brow bone is really protruded. It's really big, and it is like the most masculine and most annoying, hideous, disgusting thing on my face. And that is the thing I'm getting rid of. It is the thing that doctor is gonna shave down. So basically what the doctor is gonna do, it is they're gonna make the incision. It's either from ear to ear, from around here, or just along the hairline. So I believe it's gonna be, for me, it's gonna be all along the hairline. So basically what they're gonna do is just cut it open here, peel my face off, peel the skin off, and just trim, like cut this frontal bone off, trim it, and put it back, and just do some reshaping. Then, so basically, it's just gonna make my face with no like bumps and bones and no protrusions and everything. It's just gonna be a lot more, flat and just beautiful. Okay? So, yeah, that is that is my number one insecurity, and I hate it so much, and that is the thing I'm looking forward the most. Okay, so the next thing obviously is gonna be the Adam's apple. There's no explaining about that. I think we all know what it is, and like, it's not very feminine and it's not cute. So we're gonna shave that down, and the doctor's just gonna make a small incision right here and just shave it down, and that's just a super quick and super easy procedure. And I'm talking like I'm a doctor, but I mean, there's nothing like complicated or difficult about that. So aim into that. So the next thing my surgeon wanted to do is the nose, because like, so if my forehead is gonna be a little more, there's not gonna be this protrusion anymore, and it's gonna be more flat. So we need like smoother transition from forehead to nose. So she's gonna like what is it? So she's gonna like trim down my nose a little bit and make it a little more like a little slopey, you know what I mean? And just so it's a little cuter without this bump, and yeah. So the next thing is obviously chin. Oh my god, look at my, like, I should not put highlighter on my chin. It just accentuates the structure. And what is this? An ass on my chin. Great. Okay. So the next thing obviously we're gonna do is my chin. The chin, we thought about putting, so there were two options we thought about, and it was either doing an implant on my chin or doing like a reshaping and moving, like bringing it forward. So basically it's just gonna be like a lot of cutting, like a lot of bone cutting and just reshaping and just putting it back, you know what I mean? So they're just gonna like cut, so what they're just gonna do is like cut like this part off, just reshape it. I mean, I know what they're gonna do. I don't want to like get into very small details and just explain how it happens exactly, but like, in general, they're just gonna remove this part, reshape it, make it a little more V-shaped and more round, and put it back, and voila. Okay, so as you can see, my chin is very, very like squarish, and just like, I mean, I'm not necessarily saying women don't have square-ish chins. I mean, everyone does, but mine is just with, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's not just, I just want it a little more feminine, you know? Just don't trust me, I need this, okay? And what else? That. Oh, and the hairline, okay? The hairline. As you can see, my hairline is not feminine whatsoever. It is, very masculine. You know, those bald spots are very common in men, but not really in women. So we are going to just remove them a little bit and just bring like the hairline a little lower. So we just basically we're just gonna remove a little bit of those bald spots and maybe just bring the hairline a little bit lower. However, there are also an option of hair transplantation. I I have also done some digging about that, and I've been thinking about it. I'm thinking about like, cause you know the incision is gonna be all along the hairline. There's gonna be a pretty unnoticeable scar along the hairline. I mean, it's gonna fade away in time, but it's still gonna be visible. And I am thinking about doing hair transplantation once everything is healed and just bring the hair a little bit lower again, and just so I can hide the scar that's gonna be there. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm really just doing the standard procedures um that just FFS contains, you know, because like I'm not gonna I'm not gonna deny it. I have a masculine face. I have masculine features, and I really just don't want them, and I want to remove them. And we're not talking about like facelifts here or whatever. I'm just talking about like removing the disgustingness on my face, you know? To be honest, if I have to tell you, I'm just a little scared that I might get addicted to plastic surgery once I get all of this done. I mean, but of course, plastic surgeries are really expensive, as we all know, and it's not something, if I do get addicted to them, it's not something I could, you know, do every month or even a year. Like, who can afford that? I mean, not me. At least yet. So another thing people suggest doing are fillers. Now the thing about fillers, I mean, they are great. Like, I haven't done any fillers yet or anything like that because I just wanted my face to be as natural and as just raw it can be prior to surgery, because I wanted my daughter to see my true face, my true features and everything, so she can, you know, do her best and make the best results without, you know, without my face having any like fake features or fillers inside my face, so she couldn't judge me, you know. I mean, fillers are fillers, they fade away. I mean, you have to do them again in a couple of months, and it's a lot of money, you know. First of all, it's a lot of money. Well, it's not actually about the money here, but it's just like, I mean, people do suggest like, reducing the brow bone by filling it, you know, filling the fillers right here, all over like this weird area, filling it with the filler so it brings the forehead a little bit more out, so there's no more like visible protrusion. It's just more rounded and flat. However, it does not make your forehead look smaller. It just doesn't anymore accentuates your horrible brow bone. It just fills in this area so it's not that visible anymore. But listen, honey, I don't need bigger forehead. I need it smaller, so we're just gonna remove it once and for all, and I'm gonna not have to do that, and I'm not going to do any fillers on my forehead. Fillers do make a huge difference in the chin. They, you know, it can hide your squarish chin in no time. I get it, and it's cute and it's great, but I mean, but then again, you have to maintain it all the time. You just have to do the fillers over and over again. And I mean, it's easier to just remove something, right? And just do like a permanent, like a procedure, so I won't have to do the fillers. Listen, I'm just that bitch. I really don't want to walk to doctors and just do the fillers all the time. I mean, no offense. I mean, I love people who do it. You know, it's just easier to pay a bigger money and just, you know, make your chin look better permanently. So I'm just all about the plastic surgeries. I mean, I'm not saying I will not do the fillers after the surgery. I might have like some places I really want. Like, I don't know, I might do some fillers in the chin too, but who knows? I mean, that's why I'm doing the surgery, to not do the fillers, you know? Oh, and, so I'm getting my surgery done in Moscow. And I know most of y'all are like, bitch, you crazy? What the fuck? Do you want to die? I mean, I know what people mean and where they come from when I say I'm going to Russia for 3 weeks. 3 weeks, you folks. To be honest, I'm not scared. I think, I mean, there's just like so much stigma and stereotypes about Russia. Russia. There's like about like Moscow. For like me personally, I really want to go and see the Moscow. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit scared, but I don't know what am I really scared about. But I really want to go and see Russia and the Moscow, and I know it's nothing like like people who haven't been there, we have imagined. It's nothing like it's nothing really bad. I mean, it's a beautiful city, and I know I am going to love it, and I am going to enjoy my time if I am going to be able to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy my time in Russia and just exploring and doing some touristy stuff. Like, I'm really looking forward to it because, I mean, from what I've heard, Russia is. I mean, I know Russia is beautiful, but like, um, I mean, it is really beautiful. You know, Moscow is really great, and for the people who are really worried about me, like, bitch, don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. I've done some digging. I've gathered some information, and I have found a good doctor, and I have found a good doctor with some decent, you know, costs, because we all know Russia is a little cheaper. So why not to go there? I mean, really, I don't want to spend like that much money in those overrated places that they have just put their prices up so high for those poor transgender people. They really screw their prices up so high, so the poor trannies have to pay for it. And I mean, just to be happy, just to look like you have to pay that much of. I'm sorry. You have to pay that much of a money. Like, no, honey. Like, I don't see the point. Like, paying that much money on the FFS. You know, bitch. It's not Beverly Hills. Okay, calm the fuck down. Okay, this. Okay, I guess that's all I had to say about this. I mean, obviously, I am going to try and do some vlogging and just like um what is it, documenting the whole journey, and like me going to Moscow, and me prior to surgery, me maybe even during the surgery, you know, you never know. And so, and obviously I'm going to document, the whole, you know, period after the surgery in Moscow, and just so you guys can see what it's really like. Because personally, me, I do watch a lot of like FFS videos on YouTube, and I've seen almost like, I guess, every video about like facial feminization surgery on YouTube, about like YouTubers just vlog their journey and the whole surgery drama. And I mean, it's great because it really helps me and it makes me feel better, you know? That's I guess that's it. So and I guess I see you on the next video, and I really thank you for the support and everything, and just watching my videos and just being there with me. And it's great because I love true people. I love true people who are not fake, who are not just fucking two-faced. And I'm not talking about the makeup. I'm talking about people because I hate two-faced and just fucking shitty and just arrogant people. And like I've been like I'm so done with people. Like, listen, it's like it's even just getting harder and harder for me to put up with others, to just put up with other people bullshit. So yeah, thank you to everyone, and just see you on the next one. Bye.